Hello. Um, I have a huge list of things I want to talk about, but I guess the thing most on the top of my mind is still how to go forward from here. And I don't really have an answer when you have someone who will willingly sabotage your life, um, will um, is not agreeable to compromise, and they have your kid. So that's tough to figure out. I mean, I could sit here for years and talk about everything Brandy's done, and it's not going to help get my kid back. It's not going to make her feel any better. So this will be a genuine attempt to try to help her, um, because it can't be easy. Everyone has different struggles. Um, and in the past, I would never put private conversations out there. Um, the problem now is that things are so bad that I need to create a record of what's happened, so I would publish them anyway. So why not just do it here and save me the steps of everything in between? Because I hate record keeping, it's awful. Of course, I was told a long time ago keep records of every call with her, when she doesn't answer, so that you can put it in front of a judge. How fucking awful is that? It is. That's our system. Terrible, huh? And for what? What? Even if I put it in front of a judge, what's likely to happen? Maybe contempt. Oh no, here's a fine. Bad. Do it better. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter until she agrees to cooperate, agrees to fix these problems. What am I gonna do? Haul her in front of a judge every month? I don't got the fucking money for that. I got the time. Well, I got the time. It's a lie. But it's ridiculous. Um, the bottom line is she has to come to a point to respect me enough to make the changes that need to happen. So on that line, first, what obviously there's a lot of areas for her own growth. The first one being you have to respect people's boundaries. Um, these negotiations ended because you did not. I told you what was acceptable or what was not acceptable, the limits, and you willingly violated them over and over. Um, that shows a complete lack of respect for my boundaries. Obviously, you can't be trusted to negotiate. You have zero credibility, you have zero trust. You don't get to make demands like a queen. That's just not the way it works anymore. You need to build up trust step by step. You need to take action um, that we've agreed on to have any credibility. Because right now I question um, the very decision that gave you primary custody. We're back to that right now, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. Um, so respect personal boundaries. You're not going to get anywhere. Um, you've never been able to hold a job, so you don't have to sit in those stupid HR meetings, corporate meetings. You don't have to be friends with people you don't like, so you probably don't have those skills. Um, Not that I value them, um, but the last message you sent, my mom needs my phone and address. I don't know how clueless you possibly can be. Um, First, oh, what should you tell her was the last thing. So I'm going to tell you the advice I told you a long time ago, which would prevent all this. It was nothing. You should mind your own business. You shouldn't try to manipulate other people's lives, and you especially shouldn't sabotage them. You led a conspiracy, a literal conspiracy with my family to get me killed, to get me jailed, or to take my child from me or to harm me. That was you, and that all happened because you had my home address and number. So no, I'm not going to give it to you. Um, you're not in any position to negotiate for that because you can't even take care of these simple requests. On the list of things that need to happen, we're still at the very bottom. We haven't accomplished anything on the list. Now, we've accomplished something because you were more communicative than you have been in the past. That is a big step, but on the actual list of things we've done, we achieved nothing. So when you pull back the curtain and you look for 1 month and 1 week, every day, I tried to work with you to get anything done, and it was nothing. So you need to step back in your ambition. There are many problems that exist on this list. Um, you need to start with the ones that are right in front of you. Obviously, I am not going to be communicating with an attempted murderer and a thief, um, regardless if they're my family or not. And I would highly suggest that you not do that if you want to build trust with me, the father of your child. So, to get back to normal, we have a lot of things we have to do. Let's focus on what I've brought forward. And once we've established that you are acting in good faith and no longer attempting to harm, kill me, or steal from me, you know, the basic stuff, um, then we'll move on to the more complicated things. Um, so hopefully that clears some stuff up for you. Um, I will have to deeply consider um, what liberties are allowed um, now that you've shown um, no respect for the boundaries that I put up. So we're going to have to create more boundaries, more restrictions, um, because I don't believe that you have good intentions or that you're going to act in good faith. I think that you're still going to sabotage things. I think that you are still likely um, planning ill intent, and you are still conspiring with others to do so against me. So um, I hope you consider this. I hope that you look for ways for your own personal growth. Um, I understand a lot of things are difficult for you, and I am willing to help you out with that. I will be publishing um, the recordings that I sent to Brandi before this month um, in an attempt to make contact with her and make things better. There was no response to these. She never mentions them again. So I will be posting those. I can confirm that she watched them because they were a private code sent. And there were these two. You see, there's 2 and 3 views. So there were private codes sent to her. So we can confirm that she actually watched them from here. So I will be listing those soon. Anyway, that's all for now. Hopefully, I'll be covering actual subjects about me instead of this. It's not a waste of time, but there's 40 years to get through, and I put a month and a week um, into this with nothing. So I'm still a little frustrated, and I need time to just calm down. All right, I will talk to y'all later. Bye.